Hello, everyone. From a young age, we're told we could be whatever we want to be, whether that be a policeman, a firefighter, an astronaut, a professional athlete, or even the President of the United States. One person that I would consider my idol growing up and still to this day would be a professional skateboarder by the name of Paul Rodriguez Jr. Paul Rodriguez Jr. is the son of the great comedian Paul Rodriguez, an actor, and he has played in many roles in films and that of sorts. Now, with Paul Rodriguez Jr. getting his career start when he was about 13 when he received his first skateboard as a Christmas gift, little did he know that that skateboard would open up so many doors for him in the skate industry and also just as a businessman and connoisseur. Now, why I would consider him my idol is because Paul Rodriguez is such a great skateboarder. Not only has he put out content that is better than everybody else's, but he's also humble about he'll watch somebody's video part and be like, "Oh man, that's so good," and then the person will be in awe like, "What do you mean? Yours was so much better." And that's what makes him such a great skateboarder is because he has a camaraderie for his fellow pros, and not only for his fellow pros but also amateurs like myself. Skateboarding has opened up so many doors for him, but he would never expect that it would turn him into a great businessman. Paul Rodriguez first got his first business started in Los Angeles, California, creating a primitive sneaker boutique. And what it is pretty much a skateboarder's footlocker, where you would go in the footlocker to look for shoes, socks, apparel. Well, it's pretty much the same thing, just with it's shoes, skateboard parts, the different boards hanging on the wall, all the shoes that you could imagine, stickers, pretty much the skateboarder's foot locker. And he started that back in 2008, and that was his first business venture. And I still shop there to this day whenever I go visit California or even online shopping. Another business venture that I cannot relate to, but that he completed and is gradually growing would be St. Archer Brewery. He started St. Archer Brewery along with his fellow skateboarder and friend, Mikey Taylor. And what they did was they asked themselves, what is the skateboard industry missing as to whether it's shoes, board companies, and things of that nature. And they came up with the idea of doing a beer. So what they did was they brought their good friend Josh Landon along, which he was a connoisseur and businessman as well. And he said, if you want to, we could do this. I just need investors. So what Paul did was he told his fellow friend Josh to quit his job and that he would invest into the beer brand St. Archer. And now it has grown so exponentially on the West Coast more than they expected that their success has only continued to grow and move more towards the eastern border. Another business venture that he recently did was a coconut water brand called Villager Goods. This would have to be my second favorite business venture from him because he just created something that's a lot healthier for you to take in besides these things such as Red Bull, Rockstar, and energy drinks that are coming into our industry and just trying to make a quick buck. His last business venture that I really like was when he left a brand that he rode for that he was endorsed by called Plan B. He was sponsorless for a while, so he took a real hard hit in paycheck, but he didn't let that belittle him or anything of that nature. He didn't think less of himself. But what he did would be unexpected in our industry. He created his own skateboard brand called Primitive Skateboards. In my opinion, ever since Primitive Skateboards came out, they've been rapidly growing and will continue to grow and are the best brand that kids love, that I love, that older guys as myself in the skate industry love to skate, or even just the artwork that is done on the bottom of the boards is just great. Paul Rodriguez, I had the fortunate enough to meet him at a contest. The contest was called Tampa Pro. So what I like most about him is that he was a humble guy. He was so humble. You wouldn't even expect it to be him to talk to you or anybody. It's just like you see your idol, you're gonna freak out, but then you're like, oh, I don't want to bother them with their day, whatever the case may be. But with him, it was so comfortable to talk to him, and it was just great experience to meet one of my idols, and I'm truly appreciative for that. And I hope Paul Rodriguez the best.